Big exhale, breathe out through your belly. Now, breathe in all the way up and breathe in the power of the universe, filling your lungs and holding at the top. And then exhale and center now with me as we take a walk along the farm. Got Nalani poopy butt over here, and we talk about, in today's video, you can't just run away from your problems. Or can you? What I'm suggesting in this video is that the correct answer, and there's a lot of wisdom, the path of least resistance is often avoiding, and shout out to the wind, by the way. Just a little wind to tickle your ears. Hope you find that okay and not too irritating. Maybe it can bring you into the sensory experience with me. But yeah, there's a lot of wisdom in just leaving and avoiding and saying, I'm out. And we talked about this a lot recently, walking away from bullshit. Can you just leave? And I'm going to talk to you when it's not appropriate, when it is appropriate. But when you hear you can't just run away from your problems, it's usually from people who are stuck in their own problems, and they're not saying it about you. They're saying it to reaffirm their stuckness. Because if they see you just move out, start a new life, it challenges their stuckness. It challenges their reality. And when people's realities are threatened, that's when they'll make statements about how the world is, often. It's not to convince you, it's to convince them, right? Another reason people will say, well, you can't just run away from your problems, is if they're involved in some sort of, poor baby's got diarrhea. No, it's the carrots. She ate carrots today. Carrot poop. People will say you can't just run away from your problems when they're caught up in a toxic drama with you. When they're caught up in a toxic drama with you, it is sometimes people like to perpetuate that, and then when you're trying to exit from it, they're trying to grab you by the ankle as the crab is leaving the pot. The other crabs are pulling it down, right? That sort of a thing. So, times when you need to face your fears and go through the bullshit are when it's absolutely necessary. And when it's not, you don't have to. I think that it's actually bad advice when people say to lean into your discomfort and do something that you're afraid of every day. Well, if you want to just be an uncomfortable person, living an uncomfortable life, falling into relationships, routines, habits, behaviors, jobs, careers that you're uncomfortable with, yeah, then you should do something that you're uncomfortable and afraid with every day. It's a sign if you don't want to do something. If you don't have to do it, don't do it. Nalani, hey, come here. Come on, dog, come on. This way. Come on, dog. She's gonna come on. It's fun walking the dog and talking to you. Hope you feel the same way as I do. Hope you feel the same way as I do. Yeah, so what are some examples of things that you can't just run from? Well, let's start with maybe things that you can, like if you're, have a problem with a person, if it's your boss, you can change jobs. If it's really toxic with your partner, you could change partners. If it's you have a problem with your roommates, you can move out. and probably should, there's so many instances and times where if things aren't working for you, look, you're not stuck, you can move. People who change jobs tend to be paid higher, right? I'm all about stability and encourage you to find stability in your life, but if it's toxic stability, you just settle into some bullshit. No, you can leave. You really can. In a lot of cases, just you don't have to face your fears. You can run away from your problems. So, hope you find that helpful. I hope that inspires you today just to drop some bullshit in your life. Maybe there's a bullshit relationship that you can drop. And if so, then do it. Don't lean into your discomfort. What's wrong with wanting to live a comfortable life where you feel very confident and into yourself compared to being like just sort of not feeling good, right? So hope you find that interesting and useful, and yeah, just want to say I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you. I thank you for being here, and please let me know what you think in the comments. If there's something that you can comment below, one thing that you have to confront and one thing you don't have to. One thing you have to confront might be like your money situation, and one thing you can just avoid might be some toxic friend or acquaintance that you just don't have to deal with. So hope you find that useful and interesting. Appreciate you, and look forward to seeing what you have to say in the comments. Okay, peace out, much love, and talk to you soon.